Welcome, Sagittarius, and thank you for being here today. This is your midweek love message for week commencing Wednesday, the 6th of July through to Sunday, the 10th of July, 2022. On the left-hand side will be your crowning message cards, and on the right-hand side, your crowning wisdom message cards. So let's jump straight in and have a look and see what your overarching crowning messages are for the week ahead. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your... Ooh, okay, so we have Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacles. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your crowning messages to the question, how does the soulmates of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love? Week commencing Wednesday the 6th of July, thank you. And we have got Skunk Spirit, know your worth. And one more please, my angels and spirit guides of the divine, thank you. And our brown bear spirit, take time out. Okay, Sagittarius, has something happened with whoever you are connecting with? I feel as though I am picking up the energies of those of you that are already in a relationship. I feel that there's a rebirth that's happening. It feels as if there's been a bit of a debacle that's gone on. The connection's kind of gone off rail for a hot minute. Okay, with Rhino spirit here, I feel that you're being guided that you and your person can overcome whatever obstacle has been going on. I feel that you're being guided to deal with the situation in a very kind and compassionate way, all right? With kindness, all right? Many of you with skunk spirit know your worth. I feel that you're being guided to keep moving on. If you're questioning whether or not, you should reconcile. I mean, I don't know, who, sorry, do you know what it is, Sagittarius? I attempted to do your reading after I finished like my day job, and I only came as I was meditating, I kind of came up with the message, or I kind of got a download of the message of what it was. And then I just thought, you know what, I'm tired. Let me go and rest and get up and then continue with the rest of the readings. It might run into Thursday, but it's okay. I needed to be connected and grounded before I do the readings, as with all of the readings. And it's very interesting because as I am reading and connecting right now, as I've finished meditating, the same message is coming in. You're being guided that neither one of you are right and neither one of you are wrong, okay? Know your worth. Many of you, this feels as if know your worth to stand your ground, but stand your ground with giving consideration to whoever you're connecting to, and to do it from a place of loving compassion and kindness, all right? Many of you may feel that you'd be going against the grain of reconciling with this person, or clearing out or decluttering whatever it is that has derailed the connection for a moment. I feel that you're being guided to have the courage to move forward, weed out any kind of negativity within whatever's happened to you and this person, and dare to move forward, dare to know your worth. It feels as if you deserve it feels like you deserve this love. It feels like you deserve to be happy. But I feel that you also need to know your worth in terms of standing firm in whatever your belief is, but doing it in a way where, it's equal. It's almost like, like a healthy relationship. We're not always going to agree with the other person. And it's kind of, I feel like the message is saying, like, it's okay, know your worth. You don't need to agree with this person in order to move things forward. Be yourself, be your authentic self. In this particular situation, I don't know what happened here, but I am being told that neither one of you were right and neither one of you were wrong. But know your worth to stand your ground. But also, do you dare to move forward? Do you dare to do that from a place of love, peace, and kindness, but also consideration? Because that is what is going to help you overcome this, whatever's going on with you and your person. With brown bear spirit, take time out, rest. Rest and weed out any kind of negativity that you are harboring. When we're in situations like this with those that we love, sometimes, you know what, it's really all you can control are your emotions and what you are either instigating or nurturing in the connection. Okay, if you nurture the argument, if you nurture the fire of what has gone on to derailed it, then that is where you're going to get stung. That's where you're going to get burnt. That's where you're going to create more obstacles. But if you turn that passion of being right, okay, into consideration, into maybe even agreeing to disagree, and fan out those fire flames and turn that passion into reconciliation, into kindness, into consideration for the other person's view. And so many of you, look, this is, you're being guided to operate from your heart space. You don't need to claw at the situation, because I'm really strongly getting that neither one of you are right and neither one of you are wrong. And it's really interesting because that was the, as I was doing the meditation earlier on today for you, before I kind of stopped and I thought, do you know what, I need to go and rest. That's the same message that's coming out now. And I feel that is divine spirit universe coming in very strongly, because I couldn't remember. I was after I'd done the meditation this evening, I thought, do you know, I can't even remember what you were giving me for Sagittarius. And then literally as the cards were coming out and I started talking, I thought, that's what it was. So you're being guided. I almost feel that the overall message is that neither one of you are right and neither one of you are wrong, but what you can do is control how you and this person move forward by controlling your actions, your behaviors, and operating from that place of peace and love, consideration, kindness, compassion. And you've got the courage to do that. You can do that, because you may have to level up, know your worth. You don't need to be, you know, backbiting with somebody. This card wanted to come out. Thank you. Oh, look at that. The dragon's jewel. Look at this. Inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. Can't make it up, can you? Look at the two dragons. There's a dual situation going on here between whoever you are connecting with. And there is an inner conflict. Many of you may be, you genuinely feel as if you are in the right, you know that. But I feel from the message that I'm getting from spirit is that neither one of you are right. And I feel that you're being guided to make a conscious choice to don't operate from your shadow self. Operate from the light that is within you. You don't need to feel conflicted. And it's very interesting that Dragon's Jewel's coming out, because it's just echoing what I was saying. All you can control is how you react. You can't control how they react, but what you can do is you can consider their opinion. And if it means that you've got to agree to disagree, then that's what you do. And look at that. the High Lord of gratitude and service, selflessness, humility, conscious action. You're being guided to make a conscious choice, take conscious action to be selfless. You're the one that's being guided to know your worth and rise up. Rise up above whatever has gone on with you in your person. And the selfless act is to agree to disagree. Yeah. And I feel that you're being guided to be grateful for the relationship, to be grateful that actually the two of you, whoever I'm connecting with, Sagittarius, that you and your person, that you are in a place in your relationship where you can still have that healthy, I hope anyway, a healthy debate of basically not being on the same page about something that's gone on. But to recognize that actually, you know, neither one of you are right and neither one of you are wrong, that's okay. It doesn't need to be in a conflict. It doesn't need to be something that is escalated into a big, you know, la-la. Doesn't need to be. Actually, I feel like divine spirit universe is saying have gratitude, because actually it's a healthy part of your relationship. Not every topic, everything that the two of you go through and discuss, you're going to agree with. Well, this card wanted to stay here. Thank you. And look at that. Compensation and perseverance, the rainbow prince. So with this card, you're being guided to stay looking upwards, stay connecting with divine spirit universe, okay? Take the higher ground, know your worth. And I feel that when you focus on your behavior, your actions, your inner conflict, not operating from your shadow self, but your light self, the compensation is that there will be that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow of whatever's going on with you in this person, by acknowledging neither one of you are right, neither one of you are wrong, and you don't need to have a big la-la of putting your point forward. Put your point forward in a compassionate way, but also consider the other person. Yeah. Perseverance for peace. And your compensation is that divine spirit universe will show you that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Whoever you're connecting with, Sagittarius, you both will be fine. You will absolutely be fine. All you can do is control how you react to whatever this obstacle divine spirit universe is saying that you will overcome. I feel that whoever you're connecting with, this kind, whatever is going on, this kind of argument or derailment or something that has just totally thrown this connection up in the air a little bit, it was meant to happen. And it was meant to happen to almost teach the two of you, I feel, that it's okay to be of different opinions. It's how you deal with it, yeah, how you bring about peace, how you consider the other person. And if you can apply that, okay, and shut down that shadow self, consider their opinion, agree to disagree, take the higher ground, I feel either this person is going to apologize to you. This is what I'm being told. Either they're going to apologize for you, and silently, Sagittarius, you're going to be compensated. And many of you inside, you're going to think, aha, thank you. I knew I was right. Even though divine spirit universe is giving me very clearly that neither one of you are right and neither one of you are wrong. But in many of you, the inner conflict, it's kind of going to be soothed. Yeah, because by you getting an apology from this person, it almost feels as if you're kind of going to be like, okay, I kind of knew I was right. All right. But I feel that if it's not an apology, they're going to be giving you some kind of token of love to show their appreciation that you have considered their viewpoint, okay? And that's what brings in almost kind of like the sun card in tarot. That's what brings in the happiness and the abundance, the pot of gold that divine spirit universe will be compensating to you, for giving you that compensation. It's the reward for not biting, not operating in your shadow self. And I feel that many of you, this person is going to really appreciate it, and you're going to see the love. Yeah, you're going to see the love. You're going to see that they are appreciative, that you have taken on board and considered their opinion. All right, Sagittarius, if this message is resonating for you, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really, really does help to push this video out to other Sagittariuses. It also enables you to get those notifications of when I'm uploading new messages. And of course, it does help to support the channel. So I thank you in advance for your support and encouragement and donations. So thank you. It's truly, truly, truly appreciated. Existing subscribers, welcome back. Thank you for all of your support, donations, and encouragement. It's really, really appreciative, and I really do hope that you all get something useful out of this midweek's reading, which I am doing a little bit late than the rest of the zodiac signs, but I feel that that's okay. The message will still land. Let's get into your main love message. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does the soulmates of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love? Week commencing Wednesday the 6th of July through to Sunday the 10th of July 2022. What is their current energy spiritually, emotionally, mentally and physically towards Sagittarius that I'm allowed to see for the highest good and for the greater good of all? As above, so below and all around me. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me? Thank you. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look. So your person with the Hierophant, I feel that they do see you as somebody that is divinely guided into their life 100%. They may see you as long-term commitment, marriage, or you both may be married already or in a long-term commitment, okay? Yeah, this person and you are having words. Yeah, look how stern that King of Cups is. This person is standing their ground. This is why Divine Spirit Universe is saying you're neither right and you're neither wrong. But if you deal with this situation and be considerate and operate from your heart space, okay, with love, peace and light, it's almost as if you will appease the situation. All right, this person, whoever you are connecting with, they're standing firm on whatever it is that's going on with the two of you. And look at that with the High Priestess, you're being guided to operate in faith. You're being guided to, I feel both of you are being guided to operate in faith, but I feel that the High Priestess is your energy, Sagittarius, and I feel that you're being guided basically to take the higher ground. Take the higher ground, listen to your intuition and operate from a place of faith, of peace, of love, of kindness. And I feel that if you can do that, that is what is going to appease the situation. Let's continue. Thank you. And then we have, yeah, the Two of Swords. So many of you really want to let it rip. This is this jewel dragon coming out here. You know that, you know, in your heart, in your mind, whatever it is that you want to say, okay, you feel that you are right. You do feel that you are right. There are three swords coming out here. This has the potential, I feel, to create a real ruckus in the connection, heartbreak, disappointment. And I feel that Divine Spirit Universe is coming in. Even though I'm doing this message quite late on Wednesday, I feel that the message still lands for you. They're trying to cut this off at the curve so that there isn't any heartache or disappointment, okay? Many of you, you want to say what you want to, you really want to say how you feel. You want to let it rip, but you just, either you haven't got the heart, or you just, you don't know how to say it so it doesn't land in a negative way. Sometimes, you know, Sagittarius, the best laid plans, sometimes when you're feeling like that, you know, you want to talk, you don't know how to initiate it, you want to let it rip, but you don't know, you can't see how whatever it is you're going to say is going to end up real. Look at that, look at that, look at that devil coming out. It's almost as if you don't know what to say or to initiate and get your point across that is not going to create even more of a cabal. So you already know that whatever this conflict is going on between the two of you, whatever this obstacle is, you already may know, if you connect with your higher self, knowing your worth, rising up above it, you will see that this could turn out to be really devastating for the two of you. And there is the Tower. Can't make it up. There is a Tower, and I genuinely feel that Divine Spirit Universe is trying to cut this off before it turns into a Tower moment between the two of you. Heartbreak, disappointment, tears. And then look, we have got bonus cards. We've got the Seven of Cups. There is a lot of misunderstanding and miscommunication that's going on here. All right. And for many of you, you know what? This could turn into a very toxic situation with the Devil card. And you are being guided that whatever you say, it's like choose your words wisely, because it could backfire on you. This is why I feel, Sagittarius, you're the one that's being guided to take the higher ground, to not operate in your shadow self, because you could cut, right? Sagittarius, you don't ramp. You're a fire sign. So when you get a bee in your bonnet, as with all the fire signs, okay, you can just let it rip. You can let it rip. Trust me, I know. And that is what you're being guided to put into the box, because many of you, you could say something that actually is going to just bring your world crashing down. Whoever you're connecting with, there is misunderstanding, miscommunication. I feel that both of you have got a choice to either agree to disagree. You certainly have a choice to cut this off before it escalates into a big situation for the two of you, which we can see here with that Devil card. And you know what? It's you that's going to really kind of feel the pain of it. All right. You also could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you could have Capricorn in your chart, and Taurus is popping out here. So either you or this person have Capricorn in their chart, or you have it in your chart. All right, let's clarify. And then look at that, the Faith card in reverse, which is the Hierophant. So it basically, the Faith card in reverse is basically telling me that whatever it is that is going on between the two of you, whatever this argument is, that could potentially escalate into something pretty not so great, okay? It could turn into a real nasty argument, actually. Sagittarius is what I'm getting here. I feel that what you're being guided to know with the Faith card coming out there in reverse is that this person, with the misunderstandings, with the miscommunication, it's corrupting their thinking. And so therefore it's corrupting the connection, because this is a divinely guided connection. Either the two of you are each other's ultimate soulmate, or you are a twin flame, because you're divinely guided into each other's lives particularly if you're married, okay, it's going to create a lot of corruption in the connection. Yeah. And it almost feels as if whoever you're connecting with, they'll just be stubborn and rebellious for the sake of it, which is going to create even more upset, misunderstandings, miscommunication. So Taurus is coming out strongly here. Let's continue. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you clarify, how does the soulmates of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, thank you. And yeah, this person is thinking about the situation. Yeah, they're thinking about what they're saying. They're not letting it go, basically. They're not letting it go. Yeah, they're not letting go the I mean, it could be misunderstanding, misinterpretation, miscommunication, sorry, of what's going on between the two of you. But whatever it is they're talking about, they're standing firm in it. They're not letting go. It's on their mind constantly. And I feel with the Three of Wands, this person is waiting. They're waiting for you to bite, for them to bite back. It's almost as if whatever it is that's going on between the two of you, it's almost as if it's just going to just totally corrupt the connection. Yeah. Just know, though, that you will overcome this obstacle. With the Page of Wands, yeah, they're coming in with unexpected communication. And do you know what? It almost feels as if, like, even if you go quiet, you know what it's like? It's like they will purposely like ring you up if you're not living with this person, or if you're living in the same house. It's like, you know, they will follow you around the house. They'll like follow you around the house to initiate an argument, because they've got it gung-ho. They're not letting go whatever it is that's created this cabal between the two of you. They're not letting it go. And with this Page of Wands, they're taking action to almost initiate an argument, if that makes sense. All right. With the King of Wands coming out in reverse, yeah, this person is ruthless. They're coming in ruthless. They're coming in impulsive, impatient. Like I said, they're going to follow you around the house. Yeah. Wherever, if you're not living with this person, they're constantly going to be ringing you, messaging you. This is why you're being guided to know your worth. Take the higher ground. Yeah. It's like you're being guided. Don't bite. I told you, look, this person is your twin flame. So with the Two of Cups, the two of you are reflecting one another, which means that you also want to let it rip. Didn't I? I can't make it up of how these cards are coming out. It's almost as if you want to let it rip. It's going to turn into a real toxic situation. It's just going to be very, very destructive to the relationship. You don't want to let go of this person, all right? I feel that many of you, you know that this person is your twin flame. So that, again, tells me you are probably a lot more spiritually advanced than they are. That's why you're being guided to know your worth. You are the one that is a lot more savvy spiritually. This could be literally a spiritual battle that's going on between the two of you, and you're being guided to rise above it. Yeah. Even though it's really going to trigger your inner conflict, it's really pushing your buttons and your shadow self, and you're really being guided to, like, don't let it, because this could turn out real horrible. All right. Thank you. And we have got the Six of Swords in reverse. Notice the Three Swords coming out there, and I saw the Three Swords coming out there. All right. So that is telling me that, yeah, this has the potential, if it gets really toxic with that devil energy here, it has the real potential of really being devastating to you, Sagittarius, but devastating to the connection. With the Four of Swords in reverse, you are feeling the resentment, you're feeling the anger, yeah, feeling the frustration. Many of you are going to be feeling very exhausted because this person is almost going to like follow you around with that King of Wands. They're just they're not letting this go. The Four of Coins, they're not letting this go. And they're just going to constantly be instigating it, following you around like, rip, 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 you know, rip, 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 rip. You're going to get, you just want to blow. You really want to blow with that Four of Swords in reverse. You really want to let it go. And you're being guided. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to the connection. Rise above it. Rest. Yeah, look at this. Many of you, this situation, if it's not dealt with, if it's not nipped in the bud, many of you, you're going to feel very disconnected. You're going to feel like, do you know what? To heck with it, I'm just walking away. So many of you, you're being guided that this could end up in a breakup, okay? And you're being guided that you can stop it before happening, all right? You don't need, so this resentment of them like pressing your buttons is going to make you feel like, do you know what? It's over and done with. And if you do that, that's you're reacting from a toxic place, and it's gonna, in the end, it's you that's really going to be devastated. So it almost feels as if you turn and say, do you know what, fine, it's over, you're going to have regret later on down the line because you're operating from your heart, from your shadow space and not your heart space. You will end up biting because you're just like, you're at the end of your tether. Yeah. And many of you are going to resent that this person is just constantly on your heels. We've got 1, 2, so 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 swords that's coming out here, and 7 swords. Yeah, 7 swords represents. You know, many of you feeling betrayed. 7 swords is secrets, betrayal, deception. Yeah. And many of you, you may break off with this person just to escape it because you feel very betrayed. You feel like, how can you be coming at me like with that kind of attitude? But you know what? Honestly, you and this person will overcome it if you take the higher ground. Know your worth. Do not let this person take you to a level where you are being toxic. That you get to a point that you break things up that you're going to regret later on down the line, Sagittarius. Maybe some of you take time. Look, maybe take time out. Rest. Take time out. Many of you, maybe you need to walk away without any kind of harsh words. If you need to walk away, okay, not break up with them, but walk away and take time out so that you don't react with resentment, then do so. With the King of Cups, you love this person, and I feel that they love you, and that is what is going to be the Tower. If you react to this person, that you're going to end up breaking up with them, they could end up breaking up with you, and it's your world that comes tumbling down. Let's continue. My angels and spirit guides of the divine. Thank you. Yeah, this is their energy. I feel with the Knight of Coins, this person, how can I put it? The Knight of Coins is somebody that's solid, grounded, nurturing, okay? Normally very balanced, has a balanced viewpoint, all right? But sometimes they may be a little bit slow to come forward. And when I say slow, I mean it might take them a hot minute or so to kind of realize something before they get that aha moment. That is why I feel that I was picking up that if you take time out, don't react to this person. If you've got to disconnect, okay, like maybe for the rest of the week or this week going into next week, then do so. Because do you know what it feels like when this person is on their own, in their own devices? Let them stew in whatever this, you know, this energy is of just being just, just being confrontational. You know, they will get it eventually. They will get it eventually that actually maybe your viewpoint has some substance. And that is why I feel that you may get an apology from this person. And if you do, don't be like, aha, I told you I was right. No. Apply humility. Inside, you may be like, aha, I knew I was right. But you don't need to tell them, because it will just trigger again. All right. You're being guided to be selfless. And if you've got to walk away, not break up with this person, but walk away, take that time out so that you don't react with resentment of how the tenacity of this person is just not letting this go, then that is what you need to do in order to not create a bigger situation. Because I feel that this person loves you and they are solid, but it has the potential to be devastating to you if you don't deal with this properly. All right, let's continue. Thank you. Yeah. This person, I feel that they do want to build a future with you. There may be some confusion. Maybe if that is the misunderstanding, miscommunication, maybe it's got something to do with money. All right. But this person, either with the Hierophant and that 10 of coins, either you are married already or you're in a long-term commitment. This person wants to build a future with you. They see you as precious, okay? But whatever this misunderstanding, miscommunication is, it might be to do with money. Well, look at that. We've got the 10 of Cups. You are their happiness. You are their happiness and your wish fulfillment. And look, 10. You guys will overcome this obstacle. You will overcome this confusion. I feel that they are being guided to make a choice to move forward, okay? And be more reciprocal. You are their happiness. It's like they're being reminded, but you can't tell them that. They have to work it out themselves. Remember I said with that Knight of Coins, they will get it in the end. You might have to leave them in their own energy. Yeah. So that they remember they want a future with you. You are their happiness. And they've got to make that choice themselves, Sagittarius. But the argument or whatever it is that is derailing this connection possibly could be to do with money. Either they made a choice to spend a large amount of money, or you made a choice to spend a large amount of money and they just like, well, actually, you should have done this, or you should have asked me first. We should have had a discussion, that kind of thing. Let's continue. But with the 10-10, you guys will overcome. This is a completion. You will get back to that place of happiness, all right, with you. Oh, that's a lot there. Well, these cards came out. I feel with the Wheel of Fortune. Didn't I tell you? And look at that, the High Priestess again. So that devil energy is yours. Do you know something, right? With the Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess, this situation, Sagittarius, has been brought in to test you. You're not going to like that, but it's been brought, this whole situation has been brought in to test you, and you're being guided to walk in faith, not to bite, not to initiate the situation. And you know what? The Wheel of Favor, the Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor, if you can temper and shut down any kind of toxic negativity with what you say. You're being guided to walk in faith. Rise up, know your worth. You don't need to instigate this. Yeah, I feel that many of you want to clear something up with the Page of Swords. You want to speak your truth. Again, swords coming out. This is an argument that is boiling, ready to happen, and you're being guided to cut it off at the head. Many of you, whatever it is you're speaking, you're going to be speaking in spirit and in truth. And this is the argument. This is you rushing in, speaking your peace, speaking your truth, speaking your peace, knowing that you are right. But what you're not realizing is that you may deliver it in a way that is going to instigate a toxic argument. And divine spirit universe is coming and saying, don't do that. If you need to, step away, take time out. Yeah. So in a nutshell, Sagittarius, there is an argument brewing between you and your person this week. All right. It may roll into next week. I don't know. But the key thing is for you to rise above it. Take that time out. Neither one of you are right and neither one of you are wrong. But by you taking the higher ground and giving them that space to figure it out themselves without you in the room, okay, many of you will end up getting an apology. And there, you know, it almost feels as if like there will be that bright sunshine, happiness, abundance, feeling kind of like, yeah, you are their happiness. They don't want to continue this any further. Yeah. So it's a lesson for both of you. Yeah. You knowing when to stand down and them knowing when to just shut up and leave you alone and just think about their actions and their words before they say it. Yeah. Because they're really holding on to this. Look at that. You're being guided to forgive them. Can't make it up. A crushed flower still gives off a sweet scent. The act of forgiving this person, the act of controlling what you say and not biting is what is going to prevent a destructive situation here. It's like you're being guided to let off that sweet scent of like peace, of kindness, and being selflessness, considering their viewpoint, and then just leave them alone. Take that time out. And in your heart space, as you are resting and taking that time out, you know, forgive them. You know, some of you, it might be forgiving yourself. I mean, you know, did you spend a whole lump of money and you didn't, you know, maybe it's a joint account and you didn't confer with this person? But I don't think so. I mean, I don't think so, because I am getting between you and I, Sagittarius, that you are actually right. Okay. But divine spirit universe is saying you don't need to operate from that level. You've got to apply a bit of humility. Yeah, neither one of you are right and neither one of you are wrong. But as this person works it out, I feel that they're going to apologize. They'll come towards you, cup in hand, asking for forgiveness. And I feel that you're being guided to do so. So if you've got to just disconnect for a hot minute, do so. And all you can do when you're in a heated situation like this, all you can do is control what you do and what you say. Your second message, look at that, can't make it up. Self-care, tend to your garden. You're being guided to focus on you. Not what they're saying, not what they're doing, you. Tend to your garden. Tend to what you are saying, how you are reacting. And if it gets to, just honestly, go take some time out. Go take some time out. This person may feel that you're going to end up breaking up with them if it isn't resolved. Maybe that is what triggers them to just calm the heck down. But self-care, this is you focusing on what you can control. And in this situation, all you can control is yourself. And look at that. Dare, take a risk and fly. Do you dare, okay? Sagittarius, do you dare to apply humility, quiet, stillness, and don't react? Do you dare to just kind of, okay, yeah, to your person, okay, thank you, fine, okay, cool. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go and just shift and step for a little bit. I'm going to go and stay with, like, you know, my mum, my sister, my friend for a couple of days. I'll leave you to calm down, babes. Yeah? Do you dare to take the higher ground and operate not out of your fiery energy, Sag, but to operate from peace and kindness? If you can dare to do that and then dare to forgive them, you're the one that's coming out on top. Yeah. And you know what? You are the one spiritually that's actually saving this situation, saving this relationship from further obstacles, possibly a breakup. All right. I'm going to leave that there for you, Sagittarius. If it resonates, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until next time, Sags, I am sending you loads and loads and loads of love, peace and light. Good luck with this situation. Bye-bye.